IFT-7 took to the skies at Boca Chica, Texas. Now, Flight 7 of Starship flight test was supposed to be the most refined flight test of the Starship program. But unfortunately for us, something happened. The ship had, a mind of its own. Now, before we dive into what happened, if you are a space flight lover, if you love the cosmos, you love and you enjoyed space flight news, consider subscribing to the channel. Turn on your notification so that you do not miss any of our updates. I drop 2 new videos each week and you do not want to miss them, trust me. Now, IFT-7, it was supposed to be glorious. It was supposed to be fantastic. SpaceX team, they woke up and they said, let's do this. So they blasted IFT-7 on the way. It took to the skies at Boca Chica, Texas. Stage separation happened. The booster did everything. Boost back bend, it came back down. The launch tower gloriously did its thing. It was amazing. Until now, the Starship, which is the second stage, it was heading into space, right? But unfortunately, something happened. It went kaboom. I was watching it right here at home and I was like, holy shit, it's gone. It blew up. It blew up into a million pieces. Now, in space terms, we call it radio disassembly. It blew up into pieces. Now, we should all know that Starship version 2, it's the first of its kind. Now, if not thousands, there were hundreds of changes to version 2. Now, each hardware that was changed, that was new, was supposed to react to a different hardware. Now, in rocketry, that is a recipe for disaster because those hardwares have not been tested yet, in flight yet. So, what am I trying to say? All I'm saying is that, we should, not lose up with version 2 because they are going to refine it and build it even better. IFT-8 is going to be glorious, and I'm telling you, SpaceX is going to do crazy things with IFT-8. I can't wait. I can't wait at all. I am pumped for IFT-8. If it blows up again, I'll pick up a plane, go to Starbase, and ship them because they are playing with emotions, and we can't have it. It's going to be amazing. Now, right after that, the incredible team at SpaceX, they put on their coat. Let's get back to work, right? Yeah. So they just go back to work, start fixing their launch tower. Every little detail, they check it and make sure that everything is in check, everything is working right for the next flight and Flight 8 test campaign, and also the launch mount as well. Stage 0, it is very important. So they will have to check everything and make sure that everything is working to its perfect. Everything is working. But what we saw was that they had diverted their attention to Part B. Now, why would they do that? Part B would be more advanced than Part A. So whilst they are fixing Part A, much more, if not 80%, 70% of the attention has been diverted to Part B. Now, on the 20th, the Part B chopsticks was delivered for them to be stacked onto the tower itself. How crazy fast is SpaceX moving? I wouldn't be surprised to see Part B in action in less than 10 months. I wouldn't be surprised at all because how fast these guys are going, it is incredible. SpaceX is not playing around. If you think SpaceX is playing around, then you have a lot of things, you have another thing coming. They're not playing games at all. And I'm telling you, Flight 8 is going to be one of the most ambitious, test flights that SpaceX will ever do. The world is going to shake, and I myself am going to be shaking in my cold leather boots right here. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait. You can even see it in my face that I will be so pumped. SpaceX also showed us an amazing footage of IFT-7. Some of the most incredible footages that SpaceX took. They showed it to us. Now here are some of the footages. It was incredible. SpaceX is doing an incredible job at Starbase. And in other news, now Stoke Space, if you don't know what Stoke Space is, then maybe you are living under a rock. Stoke Space is one of the upcoming rocket launcher, and they are ambitious, just like SpaceX. Now they are building their rocket, the one we call the Nova rocket. That one, it is also 100% reusable. The first stage, will come back down, and then later the second stage will also come back down. It is going to be amazing. Now they, had a fundraiser, and they were able to raise a staggering $260 million. Just think about that. In R&D, they are going to do a lot with such amount of money. If you don't know Stoke Space, this is some of their work, and this is the Nova rocket. And also in other news, now this is from Rocket Lab. Now Rocket Lab is also building their next generation rocket called Neutron. We all know Electron and how powerful it is. Now Electron's big brother Neutron is coming. It is going to be amazing. I can't wait to see this baby boy fly. Now the most crucial part of it, it's the engines. Now every rocket, the engine is the most important part of it. So the engine called Archimedes will be the engine that Rocket Lab will use to fly Neutron. Now they have managed to scale down the weight of Archimedes, cutting approximately 200 kilograms of this amazing rocket engine. Now Archimedes is going to be amazing. Just take a look at this. They were able to trim off 200 kg of the weight of Archimedes. Now every little weight that they take off, that they are able to take off of Neutron, is going to be more payload that they can add. If the thrust increases and the weight decreases, there's more payload that they can send to orbit, and that in turn will decrease the amount of dollar per kilogram to space. So the next generation of space flights of rockets that are coming into the market are going to be crazy. RFA is bringing their own, Rocket Lab is bringing, Stoke Space is bringing the Nova rocket. It is going to be amazing. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, because I drop 2 new videos each week, and I'm telling you, you do not want to miss it. I will talk to all of you all in the next video. Thank you for staying with us.